guys, yes, it's G, and you may have noticed that I look like a totally different person, you know, just like a tiny little bit of a change. This video is going to be basically a tattoos and hair change, a little bit of a catch up. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell button, I forgot what to say then, and then also like the video just to help me go out. But if you want to know what this big change is all about and an update of what tattoos I have got, then just carry on watching. Alright, so I'm actually going to address the elephant in the room, the biggest change of all, my hair. So you guys know I've wanted to change my hair for about a month or two now. I've never really been that happy with blonde. Like, I've gone through a love-hate relationship with it. I've loved it, and then I've actually hated it so much. Like, it was only when I wore certain things or when my hair was a bit more silvery, I loved it. But reality was, I couldn't really achieve the silver blonde without putting so much work into it, and it was just too high maintenance. And I also feel like most people are blonde at the minute, and I really wanted to be that gal that would be like, you know what, I'm going to go from blonde to black and be that. I stand out enough, but this hair change was calling my name. I had my hair done 2 days before my 21st birthday. I went in and I actually went to a salon called Callahan's, which is right near where I live. It's in my local town, and the lovely queen herself, called Jess Amy Hair on Instagram, she was the one who I wanted to do my hair. She's incredible, and basically she was the one who turned me from this to this brown, like brown black. Now I wanted to go a really cool dark brown, but I couldn't go cool because otherwise I would have gone khaki green. Now that's not a great look, is it? Like khaki, no thanks. So I ended up going to like more of the warmer, which it doesn't even feel warm at all, which I'm so glad, but I did have to go red before I went this. The whole process took about, I think about 3 hours. It wasn't too long. I went in there and the first thing Jess did was she put this red, I don't know what this is, I think it's like a colour. It's like, it basically puts you red and warm tones back in your hair when you bleach your hair. Again, I'm not too sure, but what she did was clearly worked. She literally painted my head and put this like orange red colour on it, and then she dried it with a hairdryer, so my hair literally looked bright orange red, like naturally red, which was so weird. And then because it was dry, that was when she ended up putting my dark colour on. So I did go quite dark, obviously. I do feel like I'm more of a brown black, which I'm loving because that's the colour what I wanted to go anyway. I kind of want to go dark brown black, and this is like perfect for me. She painted on my dark colour, washed it off, and this is the colour that I am. And oh my god, I am so made up with it. I'm so happy. I feel like this colour is so much more suited to me, and I feel like also I look older with dark hair. I don't look as young, I don't look as baby faced. I feel a little bit more badass, like a badass bitch, you know what I mean? When I posted my hair on my Instagram, so many of you went mental. You were like, oh my god, love your hair. You like, the love for my hair was incredible, so thank you so much for sending me so many nice comments on my hair. It's crazy because it was the biggest change, it was the scariest change, but I'm so glad I did it because oh my god, I've never loved my hair so much. I feel so much more confident. I'm so happy, and yeah, I just love him. He's beautiful. Him. I don't know why I'm calling my hair him. I was blonde for a good few years. As much as I enjoyed it, I also hated it, and I didn't feel like I don't know, it just didn't feel like me. And now having dark hair, I can't stress enough how much I feel like I'm me again. It's so weird. It's like my inner soul was telling me to go dark, and I'm just so pleased with it. I can't thank Jess enough. She is incredible. Definitely, if you live near my area or whatever, definitely check Jess out. She is incredible at hair. She's done incredible hair on my mum. She does insane hair on me, not gonna lie. I'm so happy. But yeah, Going dark was the best thing I did, and I'm now over on the dark side, which is where I belong. Dark soul. I'm a dark soul. Dark side. Hello. I feel like a new woman. I feel way better. I feel happier. It's so crazy what you can do to your hair, and the impact it's had on me is crazy. So yeah, I'm basically a new kind of gal now. I'm dark and I'm a badass bitch. Let's get on to the tattoos. So I ended up getting my tattoos. I did have blonde hair in, you know, at the time I was having my tattoos done, but the first one that I had done was on this arm. Now this is, I love this so much. This is basically a all-in-one rose. Imagine not taking your pen off the paper. It's that style of art, and this is what I've got. So it's basically a rose on my arm. I wanted it more on the inside of my arm, and I feel like because I've got a tattoo on this one as well, this arm felt so empty without a tattoo, so I got this done and I'm so happy with it. You actually see it quite a lot when I'm like taking pictures in the mirror. You get to see it when I'm like around and talking. I just feel a bit more, you know, filled up. I've got big gaps, and the gaps were filled with tattoos, and I'm happy. Now, the second one I had done was on my neck. So yes, I got a neck tattoo. Now this was something that I never ever thought I would get. Like, it was something that I never thought of getting until a few weeks ago, and for some reason my mum was like, oh my god, you look really nice with the neck tattoo, and I was like, oh my god, why have I never thought of it? So I ended up going in there with an idea. So the idea was broken up flower in like little pieces, and it was joined together by dots. It was so beautiful. When we put the transfer, like the stencil on my neck stroke back, it didn't look how I wanted it to look. The top bit was like leaning a little bit, which she couldn't fix, so I was like, that's it. I'm not gonna get something tattooed on me that I'm not gonna like. So we ended up scrapping the idea, and we went on Pinterest and found some more like roses and flowers. Anything like that is what I wanted on the back of my neck. And we actually found this beautiful flower, and I was like, that's it, that's the one that I want. And the lady was like, well, that's a poppy. That's a poppy flower. Now on this day, it was the day that Poppy unfortunately had to be put down. Now this is like a little, I don't know, this is really weird, but the fact that I wanted that tattooed on me at the day, literally not even before I got the phone call to say that we had to make the decision. Yeah, like I was having this done and I had no idea that we were going to be losing Poppy on that day, and this is crazy. So yeah, I had the most beautiful Poppy tattoo on my neck. It's like on the top, the bottom of my neck stroke back. It is so beautiful. I couldn't have picked a more perfect flower, and as sad as it sounds, it's a bit like Poppy is always with me, and she obviously is my soul. Poppy was the dog that is like your best friend but more, and now that I've got that tattooed on my neck, it is so gorgeous and I really like it, especially now when I'm wearing tops like this, or when I'm just wearing tops that show my back and neck. You really get to see it underneath my hair. It's so beautiful. And what I would say actually is the pain of my neck tattoo would be a 6. It did hurt a little bit more than a lot of my other tattoos. When I had my arm ones, they don't really hurt, but my neck one did hurt, and it was a solid 6. Certain parts of it wasn't too bad, but it was when she was going a bit more towards the top, I would like slightly flinch. It was a bit like, oof. I was in the tattoo place for about 4 hours, so I was in there for a long time, but I was getting like 3 tattoos. So I got my neck one, and honestly couldn't be happy with that one. I think actually that is my favourite tattoo that I've got. The last ones that I did get were my finger tattoos. Wanted to get finger tattoos, and I got them. So I ended up getting 6 finger dots. So I got 2 dots on my ring finger and my middle finger, 2 dots going up on my thumb, and then I did like a bit of an alternative version of it on my other hand. So I got 1 dot on my thumb near my cuticle again, and then I got 2 dots on my finger going up, and then 1 dot on my pinky, which is so cute. I love this one. And you know what? Finger tattoos are my favourites. I've always been quite conscious of my hands, but then when I got my finger tattoos, for some reason I'm not as conscious anymore, and I'm so happy right now. I'm so glad that I got my finger tattoos. I will have to go back and get them touched up, but that's not a problem. I'm not bothered. I love them, and I think the most important thing to know when getting finger tattoos is to keep them dry, but also keep them moisturised, because they get very dry. Honestly, I think my neck tattoo has got to be my favourite one. It is so beautiful and so unique, and I love it. But yeah, that is it for the end of today's video. I am so glad to be back. I know it's been a bit of a rocky road, but I'm back. I'm happy. I'm confident. I've got new hair. I feel like a new badass woman. I love it. Thank you so much for all your gorgeous comments regarding my last video, which was about my dog. Thank you. It means a lot. You're all just incredible. Very lucky to have you guys. But yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you now. I'll be back on Wednesday for my 21st birthday weekend vlog, and then on the following Sunday I'll be back with a 21st birthday haul. So get ready for that. It's very like birthday themed. But yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.